With conscious awareness comes realization of how truly magical and amazing life is. And I've discovered a secret, and I wanted to share it with you today about how you can live your life in a way that increases synchronicity, increases your divine connection, your guidance, your life's purpose. All of it unfolds and expands and just gets better and better with much more clarity than there ever was before. And it's actually really simple. Everybody's been in love with somebody before, right? You've felt that kind of infatuation episode where there's this person you've met and you really fancy them. And so everything in your life, you know that magical way about it where it's like you got this smile, there's something very sweet about you. Everywhere you go, it's like people can feel it off of you. You're in love. The same way that you find yourself in love with another person, what we want to realize how to do today together is to fall in love with life. The same way you found yourself in love with someone before, where it's just they add this hop to your step. It feels like all these new doors are opening, all these new possibilities. That's what it's like to be in love. Now imagine if you woke up every morning in love with life in that same way. And I want to reflect to you that you absolutely can, because I've managed to do this from actually a little short episode in my life of feeling kind of empty and depressed. The winter blues, right? Everybody gets it sometimes. Everybody feels down here and there. So I want to let you know that if you're having a rough time, or even if you're not having a rough time, what I'm going to share with you is able to be connected with for anybody, no matter where you're at or how you're feeling or where you live or what's going on in your life right now. You can do this. What we want to realize is that synchronicity is the language in which the universe communicates with us. And remember that the universe is you. You, literally, your thoughts, your intentions, your ideas, your feelings, you are the universe thinking about itself and experiencing itself. You really are. It's not just some cool saying. I mean, that's the truth of what's going on here. So often we get caught in trying to make our own intention and manifestations the way we want it to go. But what we don't realize is that if we can be more present and listen more clearly to what's happening within us, we would hear the intention of the universe already imprinted like God's thumbprint in our heart. Now, I've been talking about this a little bit lately. You may have heard me mentioning it in different ways. And the reason for this is because it's very next level shift. It's very next level living an extraordinary, amazing life that just brings you so much enlightenment and joy and peace. So what we want to do is very simple. How do you find yourself being in love with life? Number one, there's a very simple and clear way to go about this. Spend time doing the things you love in your life, whether it be hiking, if it's playing a game with a friend, going on a bike ride, writing music, and maybe in this moment what you're super passionate and feel in love with is building some kind of career. It could be anything. It really could be anything. Where you feel that love expanding, pull yourself into that more often and spend more time thinking about it. Like when you're out living your life, instead of spending so much time thinking about your problems and the things that you don't like, which is what most people do on accident, spend your day thinking about how amazing it is that you're here and you're going through what you are going through, and that there's this specialness to it. And as you do this, you will begin to see, I'm telling you, angel numbers everywhere. Every time I look at the clock right now, 1111, 333, 444, 456, I mean, it's just nonstop. Everywhere I go, I'm finding these heart-shaped rocks, and every time I see them, there's this wave of energy that goes through, and I just can hear the universe saying, Nathan, listen to your heart, trust in your heart, follow the guidance, allow love to be your guide. It's just like everything is becoming so clear. Abundance is raining down on me. Everywhere I go, I keep finding these beautiful crystals on the ground. My fiance is doing this process too, and she's into like herbal plant medicine healing. So like making tinctures, and she believes food and herbs and plants are our medicine instead of like pharmaceuticals, right? A lot of you guys might feel the same. So she collects all these natural herbs out in the nature and makes really cool healing tonics and health products. And so everywhere we go, she's finding like all these cool things like hawthorn berries, and it's just abundance everywhere. We are being divinely guided. And the reason I'm sharing this with you with such excitement is because I was not feeling well recently, and that's why I was kind of absent. For those of you that watch my videos regularly, probably noticed that I wasn't seen in the comments. I was absent for a little while. I was going through an inner healing and transformation, but I've come out the other end, and I want to tell you, there is a beautiful world waiting for you here. And I know what it's like to not feel well. I know what it's like to have a hard time. I know what it's like to feel like the magic is missing. I know what that's like. But I'm telling you that even when you feel those things, that is not the true reality. The true reality is that we live in a magical place. We live in a reality where you are consistently divinely guided. The only difference is sometimes we forget how to listen and hear that. And from this place that I'm in right now, so empowered, synchronicity off the charts, just abundance flowing from every corner, joy, peace, feeling unity, like I don't feel any separation between me and the nature and you. It is reality right now for me. And I want to tell you that the way this reality happened was very simple. I began to allow myself to fall in love with life again. Instead of focusing on the resistant things like having to work and these responsibilities and trying to take care of my bills and these things that kind of pulled me into this stressful place, I allowed myself to fall in love with life again, to remember how free I really am, that I can do whatever I want. I'm the one in charge of making choices. And I started making choices to go out and spend more time in the nature and not worry about those things, and play cards and play board games and take care of myself in these ways. And it's like this natural transformation takes place. So I want to tell you, allow yourself to fall in love with life. Allow yourself to be guided divinely by synchronicity. Realize and remember that there's an intention within your heart, and that is the way the universe works through you. You are the universe. So you don't need to spend time in your head trying to figure out what to do with your life. You just need to listen to your heart, so that you can be in alignment with the universe. And it's so fulfilling, and the path is beautiful, and it flows, and it's awesome. Let me know if you know what I'm talking about. Have you felt this connection before? We can fall out of it sometimes, and it's always the same. It's always when we get caught up in our minds about what we start thinking is important, and we lose touch with what really is. And what's really important is that you're here. The purpose of life is to allow life to reveal your purpose to you. Trust the guidance of your heart. Go with it. We live in an extraordinary, amazing place. And the only time it doesn't seem that way is when you're busy coming up with problems in your head. Take care of yourself this winter. You deserve the best. You are the universe. And if you want the universe to treat you well, you got to treat yourself well. And to me, this is often where it starts after going through a hard time. It starts by remembering the magic and allowing life to be this incredible gift that it is. Now, real quick before I go, I want to show you guys this really cool view. I'm in Mount Shasta right now, and today is actually the first, real snow day, if that makes sense. And I decided to come out here and hike around, and check this out. Up in those clouds, that's actually the mountain. And I'm feeling now with this level of snow that they're going to open the ski slopes, at least by sometime in this week. So I'm really excited. If any of you guys ski, you happen to come out here and go skiing, hit me up, because it would be so cool to meet up with you guys and have some friends to ski with, maybe go on some winter hikes. But anyways, much love to you all. I really appreciate you guys. Remember to take care of yourself. And don't forget that coming up this month on January 21st is an enlightenment class that I'm teaching with my monk master guru, Chris, who has guided me and taught me so much. And we're so lucky here on Vibes and Frequencies, guys. I'm telling you that he's going to join us and share how to activate enlightenment in daily life and walk this path and experience purpose and fulfillment on levels that we sometimes can't figure out how to access. So I'm really excited about that. You can learn about that in the description of this video. Just click the live event link I got down there, and I hope to see you guys for the next video also. So much love, and see you soon.